Can the brain predict the future? The truth will make you rethink reality. Do you believe that your brain can see the future? This may sound like science fiction, but what about those eerily accurate intuitions? The dreams that predict upcoming events, or the strong feeling that something is about to happen only for it to come true? Is this just coincidence, or does the brain actually have the ability to foresee events? Recent scientific studies are beginning to reveal an astonishing truth. Our brain doesn't just process information from the past and present, it may also be able to pick up signals from the future in ways no one expected. If you've ever had an intuition that turned out to be true, or a dream that seemed to predict reality, you might have experienced something science is still trying to understand. And what I'm about to share with you could completely change the way you see reality. What is intuition? Instinct or supernatural ability? Have you ever had a strong feeling about something before it happened? Maybe you felt an unexplainable urge to take a different route home, only to later discover that you avoided an accident. Or perhaps you instantly knew whether you could trust a stranger, without any logical reason why. This mysterious ability is what we call intuition. But what exactly is it? Is it merely a subconscious process based on past experiences, or could it be something beyond science's current understanding? For centuries, intuition has been associated with mysticism, often linked to psychic abilities, premonitions, and even divine messages. However, modern neuroscience suggests that intuition is not just superstition. It is a real cognitive process that our brain constantly engages in. Studies have shown that the human brain can process vast amounts of information below the level of conscious awareness. This means that even before we rationally analyze a situation, our brain has already picked up on subtle patterns, body language cues, and environmental changes, leading to what we experience as a gut feeling. But there's something even more fascinating. Researchers have found that intuition is not just about analyzing past patterns. In some cases, it seems to anticipate future events. Experiments conducted at the HeartMath Institute and by neuroscientists like Dr. Dean Radin suggest that the human body, particularly the heart and brain, may respond to future stimuli seconds before they occur. This phenomenon, known as presentiment, challenges our conventional understanding of time and perception. So, is intuition simply a biological shortcut for decision-making, or is it proof of a deeper connection to the unknown? Some scientists argue that intuition is a survival mechanism, honed through evolution to help us react quickly in dangerous situations. Others believe that it might be tapping into a field of consciousness beyond our current scientific grasp. Regardless of its true nature, one thing is clear: intuition is a powerful tool. The more we learn to trust and refine it, the better we can navigate life's uncertainties. Have you ever experienced an intuitive moment that left you questioning reality? If so, you might be closer to unlocking the secrets of this extraordinary ability than you think. What does science say about precognition? Research on premonitions and subconscious predictions. For centuries, stories of people predicting the future have been dismissed as mere coincidences or superstitions. But what if science suggests otherwise? In recent decades, researchers have been delving into the mysteries of precognition, the ability to perceive events before they happen. Their findings challenge everything we thought we knew about time and consciousness. One of the most groundbreaking studies on this phenomenon was conducted by Dr. Daryl Bem, a psychologist at Cornell University. His research, published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, demonstrated that participants could often predict random future events at a statistically significant rate. In one experiment, subjects were shown to screens, one of which would randomly display an image. Surprisingly, many participants subconsciously chose the correct screen before the image even appeared, suggesting an ability to anticipate future occurrences beyond mere chance. Another fascinating area of study involves physiological responses to future stimuli. Research conducted at institutions like the HeartMath Institute has shown that the human body, particularly the heart and nervous system, can react to emotional events several seconds before they actually occur. Participants in these experiments exhibited changes in heart rate and skin conductivity moments before being exposed to unexpected stimuli, as if their bodies knew what was coming. Neuroscientists are also exploring how the brain might process time in a non-linear fashion. Some theories propose that our subconscious mind is not entirely bound by the linear flow of time. The brain could be constantly scanning future possibilities, picking up on subtle cues that help us make better decisions without us consciously realizing it. This might explain why we sometimes experience strong gut feelings, or inexplicable certainty, about events yet to unfold. While science has yet to provide a definitive explanation for precognition, one thing is clear: the human brain operates in ways we are only beginning to understand. If research continues to support the idea that we can sense future events, it could revolutionize fields like psychology, neuroscience, and even decision-making in everyday life. Have you ever had a moment where you knew something was going to happen before it did? What if that wasn't just coincidence? Perhaps, deep down, our minds are already connected to a reality beyond what we can currently explain. The role of the subconscious in prediction. How the brain gathers signals we don't notice. Have you ever had a gut feeling about something before it happened? A sudden sense of certainty that an event was about to unfold, even when there was no logical explanation. This phenomenon may not be just coincidence or mere intuition. It could be the work of your subconscious mind, processing hidden signals from your environment. The power of the subconscious. The human brain is constantly absorbing vast amounts of information, far more than we consciously realize. While our conscious mind focuses on immediate tasks and deliberate thinking, the subconscious mind operates in the background, processing subtle cues, patterns, and sensory data that escape our direct awareness. This silent observer collects fragments of information and analyzes them at incredible speeds, often making predictions based on previous experiences and stored memories. Scientific studies on subconscious predictio. Research has shown that the subconscious mind can detect patterns and anticipate events before they become obvious to the conscious mind. In a study conducted at Northwestern University, researchers found that participants could often make correct decisions based on subtle subconscious clues, even before they were fully aware of them. Similarly, experiments using functional MRI scans have revealed that certain brain regions light up with activity seconds before a person makes a conscious choice, suggesting that the decision-making process begins at the subconscious level. Implicit learning and pattern recognition. One of the key ways the subconscious helps predict the future is through implicit learning, the ability to absorb patterns and rules without conscious effort. For example, professional athletes often react to fast-moving plays before they have time to think, relying on subconscious pattern recognition developed over years of training. Likewise, experienced stock traders sometimes sense market shifts based on subtle trends that they cannot immediately explain. The brain's early warning system. The amygdala, a small but powerful structure deep within the brain, plays a crucial role in processing emotions and detecting potential threats. It constantly scans for danger, picking up on micro-expressions, tone changes, and environmental cues that might signal an upcoming event. This early warning system can trigger feelings of unease or urgency before our logical mind catches up, explaining why some people report a strong sense of impending danger just moments before an accident or disaster. Harnessing the power of the subconscious. If the subconscious mind is so adept at predicting outcomes, can we train it to become even more effective? The answer is yes. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and pattern recognition exercises can enhance our ability to tap into subconscious insights. Journaling dreams, paying attention to gut instincts, and regularly exposing ourselves to new experiences can also strengthen the brain's ability to recognize and process hidden signals. Our subconscious mind is a powerful tool that silently gathers and processes information beyond our immediate awareness. Whether it's picking up on hidden patterns, anticipating decisions, or detecting potential dangers, This unseen force plays a vital role in shaping our perception of reality. By learning to trust and refine our subconscious abilities, we can unlock a deeper level of awareness and decision-making that goes beyond conscious thought. Shocking scientific experiments. Studies showing humans can predict events before they happen. For decades, scientists have conducted astonishing experiments to test whether humans have the ability to predict the future. Some of the results have completely challenged our conventional understanding of time and perception. Dr. Daryl Bem's experiment, predicting the future through psychological responses. One of the most famous studies on precognition was conducted by Dr. Daryl Bem, a psychologist at Cornell University. He performed a series of experiments to test whether humans could react to events before they actually occurred. In a notable experiment, participants were asked to look at a computer screen, where randomly selected images, both neutral and emotionally intense, would appear. Strangely, when a shocking image was about to be displayed, participants' bodies showed physiological responses, such as increased heart rate or sweating, even before the image appeared. This suggests that the brain may subconsciously sense future events. Dr. Dean Radin's research on Dr. Dean Radin, a researcher at the Institute of Noetic Sciences, has conducted numerous studies on the phenomenon of presentiment, the feeling that something is about to happen without any logical cues. He used physiological monitoring devices, such as galvanic skin response, GSR sensors, to track people's reactions to randomly displayed images. The results indicated that participants' bodies reacted a few seconds before an emotionally intense image appeared on the screen, suggesting a form of subconscious precognition. Princeton's experiment. Consciousness influencing random events. The pair Princeton Engineering Anomalies Research project at Princeton University studied how human consciousness might influence random events. In some experiments, participants were asked to focus on predicting or affecting the outcome of a random number generator, RNG. Surprisingly, the data collected showed slight, but significant deviations from pure randomness, aligning with participants' intentions. This raises the possibility that human consciousness may have an unexplained influence on reality. What does this mean? These studies suggest that human precognition may not be mere coincidence, but could be linked to subconscious mechanisms and how the brain processes information in ways that traditional science has yet to fully explain. If these findings hold true, they could open new doors in understanding consciousness and time, challenging our fundamental beliefs about perception and reality. Do humans truly have the ability to see the future, or is this phenomenon simply not yet fully understood? Science continues to investigate, but if these discoveries are validated, they could revolutionize our understanding of the human brain's potential. Practical applications. How to train your intuition and use predictive abilities. For centuries, intuition has been regarded as a mysterious force, something only a few individuals possess. However, modern research suggests that intuition is not just an innate talent, but a skill that can be cultivated and refined. By training your subconscious mind and becoming more aware of subtle cues, you may enhance your ability to predict future events. Here are some effective ways to strengthen your intuition and use it for practical purposes. Meditation and mindfulness. Strengthening the subconscious. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for developing intuition. By practicing mindfulness, you can quiet the conscious mind and become more attuned to the subtle signals from your subconscious. Daily meditation helps improve pattern recognition and enhances your ability to detect underlying trends before they become obvious. Practice deep breathing and focused awareness. Spend a few minutes each day in silence, paying attention to inner thoughts and feelings. Keep a meditation journal to record intuitive insights that arise during sessions. Dream journaling. Accessing the subconscious mind. Dreams are often a gateway to intuitive insights. Many people report having precognitive dreams where future events are seemingly revealed in symbolic or direct ways. Keeping a dream journal can help you recognize patterns and recurring themes that may be linked to future occurrences. Record your dreams immediately upon waking. Look for symbols and repeated patterns. Compare your dreams to real-life events to identify potential precognitive insights. Strengthening gut feelings. Learning to trust your instincts. Your gut feelings are often the first signals of intuition at work. The subconscious mind processes vast amounts of information, sometimes leading to split-second insights that seem to come from nowhere. To develop trust in your gut instinct, pay attention to your first impressions. Reflect on past experiences where your intuition was correct. Take note of physical sensations, for example, tension, excitement, when making decisions. Practicing prediction exercises. Training your brain to recognize future possibilities can be done through simple exercises. Some techniques include card exercises. Try guessing the suit or number of a playing card before flipping it over. Daily predictions. Before checking the weather or stock market, try predicting the outcome based on your intuitive sense. Coin toss. Predict the outcome of a coin flip multiple times and track your accuracy over time. Final thoughts. Embracing the power of intuition. Developing intuition takes practice. But by incorporating these techniques into your daily life, you can strengthen your ability to foresee potential outcomes and make better decisions. Science may not yet fully understand the mechanics behind precognition, but those who actively train their intuition often find themselves making more accurate predictions and gaining deeper insights into the world around them. What if your mind already knows more about the future than you think? The key is learning how to listen. How much can we predict the future? Science, spirituality, and reality. Scientific research, personal experiences, and ancient spiritual traditions all suggest that the human brain may have some connection to the future. From Dr. Daryl Bem's precognition experiments to the countless reports of intuitive premonitions, the question is no longer whether this phenomenon exists, but how it works. Modern science has yet to fully explain the mechanisms behind intuition and foresight. Some theories suggest that the brain processes information in ways we don't yet understand, perhaps by recognizing subconscious patterns or responding to subtle cues that escape conscious awareness. Meanwhile, expanded consciousness theories propose that the mind might be linked to a nonlinear reality, where time doesn't always flow in the way we perceive it. However, the most important question is not just theoretical, but practical. How can we apply these insights in real life? If intuition is a skill that can be trained, then paying closer attention to our inner senses, practicing meditation, and observing small signals in everyday life may help us make better decisions. So, can the brain predict the future? The answer remains open-ended, but by combining scientific discoveries, spiritual wisdom, and real-world experiences, we can get closer to unlocking our hidden potential. And perhaps, one day, science will confirm what many have long suspected, that the future may not be entirely unknown, but something our brains already perceive in ways we have yet to understand. The future may seem uncertain, but what if your mind already knows the answer? Trust your intuition, train your awareness, and you might just catch a glimpse of what's coming next.